Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna stop in over here at Ignition Casino. ignitioncasino.eu. This is not sponsored. I don't get paid anything for this. This is just another casino that I've stopped in at to play Baccarat. And it looks like they use the same software as Bovada.lv. Same music all. Let's go here to the settings and turn off the music. Okay, enable or disable big road and labels on the buttons. I'm not really sure what that means, but okay. Anyway, so we're in. Let's go ahead and try a continuation on of the Fighting Tiger Martingale over here at Ignition deal. A little bit slower, probably a little more realistic. And remember, when you're just doing the martingale, it's just straight out double every time we lose. That's it. Taking big chances. As I've explained to you many times, I would not play. Me personally, I just would not feel comfortable playing software for this kind of money. You know, maybe if it was like pennies or nickels, something like that. But it just makes me nervous. Okay, one again, so let's hit rebet. Nice little layout, right? Shows you your history over here to the left. Okay, so you see that the banker won, and then they also show you running count up here. Okay, so we're just going to go rebet times 2 on the player. We're staying on the player. Nice. Yeah, guys, it should be noted that up to this point, I've not deposited any money with Ignition or Bovada. Honestly, because the whole thing about having to deposit Bitcoin was a little bit of a turnoff for me. I didn't really like that. Alright, let's double down here. It was just like this whole thing about Bitcoin, and then, you know, I tried to open an account to do Bitcoin, and then it just I just didn't like the whole thing, and then the expenses involved. It seemed like a very expensive way to me to do it. So honestly, probably what I would end up doing if I decide to go this route, I will check on being able to send them a cashier's check. And I mean, yes, I'm that cheap, guys. I would send it in the mail. I would wait until they got it, till they cashed it, till they put it in my account. You know, I'm not going to go right off the bat before we even get started. And by the time I do Bitcoin and whatever else, I end up paying, you know, 10 and 12% just to transfer the money. I don't like it. And then we have fluctuations in the prices of Bitcoin. You know, how does that work? I don't like that. For me, even I'm not that anxious. I know a lot of gamblers are anxious to get going. I'm not that anxious when it comes to my money. No, nope. I want to get the best exchange, for lack of a better term, for my money. I'd rather send it to you. It's American dollars, thank you. And I want American dollars deposited. And if you want to charge me, you know, a couple bucks for that exchange, okay, that's fine. And then if you want to take 2 weeks to send it back when I have my winnings and I want to cash out, okay, that's fine. But you know, I'm just not going to do it the way they've got it set up. I don't like it. All right, here we go. So we're seeing a little bit of pushback right now at Ignition. We're playing martingale style. We're up to a $40 bet. Okay, we finally take this one back. Looking pretty legit so far, isn't it? Up $45. I guess I'll have to play this long enough to see, you know, if I if I change my mind on these casinos and this particular piece of software, since they use the same gaming software, it may just take more research on my part on this particular company, and you know, if it can be manipulated by the casinos or any workers in the casinos, you know, stuff like that, before I would want to wager any considerable amount of money with an online casino. I didn't really like how I got kicked out of the live play for basically just viewing. If you watched that other video, you know, you saw that I was just sitting there watching and I wasn't making any bets. I'm guessing they give you a certain amount of time and then they kind of boot you out. So I'm not really sure about the live dealer thing yet. Okay, we're up $50. Pretty short amount of time here. I'm sorry, loss. Rebet times 2. That makes it convenient. They don't mind you doubling down over here, do they? Wow, we're having some really good luck here. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to push this. Nice. I saw that the traffic is really picking up here on the channel, guys. I saw you new subscribers. I won't call out your names, but the ones that have accounts with YouTube, yes, I can see your names, and I would call you out by name and say welcome, but I will maintain your privacy. And I'm glad to have you aboard. Alright, here we go. I think if you'll stick with me, if you're not knowledgeable on gaming, but you're very interested in casino gaming, you're going to find that hanging with me, I'm 51 years old, I've got a little bit of experience, and I've learned from the school of hard knocks. And if you're younger than me, I probably can save you a lot of time. Show you a way to test out some of your theories before you actually go into the casino. Just like we're doing here now, you can see a practice play mode can help you find the casinos to go to or practice out some of your theories before you end up losing real money. Give you some tips on how to get in and out, like as I probably would be doing right about now if I were playing real money, because I'm starting to feel things shifting and turning towards the house. Another tie. Okay. We'll rebet. We'll play along. The goal here is to play to $100, just like all the other ones. Look, another tie. You know, the chances of that happening, or are, you know, pretty darn slim. But I've seen stranger things. All right, we're doubling down again. We're going to go to $40, playing the martingale. And a tie on an 8. Yeah, see, I start getting crazy about that too. All right, anyway, let's check out the rules over here. Rules. What I'm looking for is maximum bet. You see that? Maximum bet $500. That's because when you see that, when there's a max bet, they already know that you're playing a martingale. And I don't care what anybody tells you, they know that somebody playing that strategy, you know, no holds barred, is eventually going to win, right? Like we just did right there. So they figure right at about $500. So if you go 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 320, you'd be a $320 bet. Your next bet, your 8th bet, would be $640. So they're going to not let you go to 8. They've determined that is where the sweet spot is of where you're probably going to start catching your wins, and then they're going to have trouble with you. So otherwise, why put a limit on a game, right? I mean, really, if you think about it, or you should be finding a table with a higher limit if you plan on playing Martingale. My strategies, pretty much, you're going to see, are all tailored around 9 losses in a row. We can go up to 9. At 9, you know, we've lost big. And in this particular case, you'd have to have a bankroll to play this system of $2,555. Most of you listening, I'm going to imagine, do not have $2,555 to lose. And if you've watched my channel long enough, you've seen that that's only happened one time. My character I call the Fighting Tiger, Tiger style. That's for your person that's very aggressive, goes kind of all in, guns a-blazing. That kind of person would play a martingale, and so I've coined that the Fighting Tiger style. Yeah, so $2,555. We had one losing session. Otherwise, this session right here, it looks like we're probably going to win our $100. But otherwise, that session now is, after this would be 21 and 1. It lost one time. But guys, the one time it lost, it was devastating. You have to watch that video. If you haven't seen it and you don't think it can happen, watch the video. It was like right off the bat, man. House went on a streak, and at that point, I was playing at the wizardofodds.com, that random number generator, and I actually played it all the way out to the $10,000 bankroll. The house went on 12 in a row and wiped us out. Would have wiped out $10,000 had you played a martingale. Okay, here we go. The last $5. Let's see if we're going to hit it. And we did. Nope, tie. Tie. He's not letting us out that easy. Okay, rebet. Another tie. Rebet. Yeah, so we need to... Okay, he takes that one. So we need to, guys, win this one. Right now we're at $310 down. After that devastating loss of the $2,500, you know, we were up like $1,700, and I kept chipping away at it and gotten us down to within $310, plus whatever this turns out to be. That's how many rounds you got to go to get back to even. You know, that's a lot of work you got to put in. All right, we're doubling again here. $20 bet. 9. Nice, and there it is. Okay, so how long did that take? Let's pull up my, oh sorry, that's my Spanish course there. Gosh damn it, where is it here? 13 minutes, 50 seconds. That's probably more in line with what you're going to see at a table. I don't think you're going to go quite even that fast, so it probably would have taken 25 minutes to make that $100, but that's probably more realistic, right? So here you go, $100. So that $310 for the Tiger style, Fighting Tiger style, playing the martingale is now $210, and we'll have to go 2 more sessions like that, grinding it out just to get back to even. So that is the hazard of playing the martingale. One big loss is devastating. Anyway, this is ignitioncasino.eu. If you guys are interested in checking that out, I can't tell you anything about them other than I've used their practice play. Keep in mind, if you sign up for an account over there and you try to access the practice play, what it's going to do is ask you to log in. Don't log in. Don't hit the login button. hit the X button. Okay, because for whatever reason, if you log in and try to play practice mode, all it's going to tell you is that you don't have enough money. So keep that tip in mind. You will have to hit the X button. Do not log in, and then it's going to let you look around the casino and play some other games too if you like. So anyway, guys, I'm out on this one. December 23rd, 2019. Hope you guys are having a great Christmas holiday. We're still grinding it out with the martingale, trying to get back to even. I will see you all soon.